Hi, I'm Trish from Speedwell Software. In this clip, we'll look at giving candidates post-exam feedback. The questions in this exam cover various topics, and each question belongs to specific categories and learning outcomes, and that's the information I'd like to feed back to the candidate after the exam. Once I've added my questions, I can set up my feedback, and this can be a print or a PDF for the candidate, or in this case, an online candidate feedback report. We could customize the timings or the header, but here I'm interested in displaying a chart for the candidate. I'd like to show a horizontal bar displaying questions correct as a percentage. I've chosen to feedback on categories and learning outcomes and a couple of subgroups within each of those, but we could show as many groups and as much detail as we like here. From the available columns, I'm keeping it simple and showing the candidate score against the average score as a raw number and as a percentage. And this is what the candidate feedback report looks like in student delivery. Adam Smith has signed in, he's taken the general test, and immediately he can look at the online feedback. As a headline, we're showing the candidate detail, the exam detail, the overall candidate score against the average, the grade, and the number of questions. But this headline information can be customised. The category scores for Adam Smith are shown as blue bars, so his blood and lymph score shown here, and his child health questions scores shown here, with the average scores for the cohort shown as red diamonds. And below for each of those subgroups, we've switched on the score and the average score as raw numbers and percentages. So the information is displayed very clearly there for the candidate. For the learning outcomes groups, we switched on similar information. So we're displaying the candidate scores as blue bars with the averages as red diamonds. And we've also switched on the scores and the average scores as raw numbers and percentages, and they're displayed clearly below. The candidate could now go back to their exams, take another test, look at more feedback, as long as they're logged into delivery. There's also the option of a printed candidate feedback report, which is shown here. This is for an OSCE. We've customised this to show different information at the top, so candidate details, exam details, and the scores. And for this OSCE, the stations are plotted on a radar graph. The candidate scores showing as a blue circle, and the average score showing as a red block. And this clearly shows the candidate how their performance compares to the average. Below, the table shows the score and average score for each station as a percentage, with a performance arrow showing each candidate whether they rank in the top, middle, lower or bottom ranking for each station. And the bottom line shows the total scores and the total performance arrow. For this OSCE feedback, we're also displaying examiner feedback. So comments that the examiner typed during marking are shown to the candidate here, and this is really useful, informative feedback to give to the candidate post-examination. I hope you found this clip useful. If you'd like more information on candidate feedback, on the Speedwell eSystem, or would like to book a free demo, please contact us at speedwellsoftware.com.